Welcome to part 2 of the Generation set Revisitation. Now this is where we filmed the Highland scenes from the beginning of the 12th hour, and this was going to be the first location that the Doctor would visit. It was going to be an old site of a torch flame that would have summoned the rogue Doctor to come and see the Doctor and have the meeting on top of the hills. But unfortunately we found that it was quite close to the path which used to run up this hill, and a load of walkers came on. We found that acting against this didn't really give us a lot because it didn't have the effect of a flamed environment. It just kind of looked like an old pile of rocks from the walls that landed. But a little bit further up is where we decided to film those dramatic first scenes.
Oh hello, you've caught me again. Look at the Doctor Who Generations episode 2 location. Come on, I'll show you. We are at the location. It is just after the pre-titles and opening credits. This is the bit where the Doctor comes face to face with my character, the Rogue Doctor. Interesting fact, the original episode never had the Rogue Doctor. You weren't going to see the Rogue Doctor until series 2, but because of stuff we were doing, we decided just to add him in. So that's a little bit of trivia which you wouldn't get anywhere else. Come on.
So this here was where we shot the first on-scene location for Generations. The title started, and then we had a very dramatic a post-title sequence with the TARDIS and a Dalek saucer, just to kind of set up the fact that the Doctor's not just starting this one adventure, he's coming straight from another into this one here. Approximately 5-minute walk or so was where we shot the scenes involving the Doctor and the Rogue Doctor.
You keep getting me admiring the set. We've got to stop meeting like this. Since you're here, let's go see it anyway. Come on. So, the Doctor is walking up here to meet the Rogue Doctor. He's never met him before. I was walking with the camera. As you can see, the ground is very unsteady. It was very difficult. I had to try and keep the camera as still as possible. We did it a few times, and I think my character came down. I'm not sure if I came down or...
Your character stayed up at the top.
Oh yeah.
Because I came up to join.
Yeah, and also, if you want a little bit of trivia, I'm full of trivia today.
Oh, I say.
The bit where Matt's character, the Doctor, is about to go off like a little bit of a cliff, and it looks really steep. It was that there.
Here was the moment looking over the cliff. Just further up was where the Doctor, the Rogue Doctor was stood, actually, simply pointing down to what we later revealed was the jack-o'-lanterns.
And also down there, see that wall? That's where me and the Doctor had a conversation after the Doctor ran away from me and then I evaporated.
just over there, and we will go to there in a little moment.
Something like that. Cool.
Here was the two-way shot between the Doctor and the Rogue Doctor, both standing here discussing why exactly the Rogue Doctor had brought the Doctor to this present point. I was stood here with my back to the camera, and Thomas was stood just a little bit further over here talking to the Doctor. Now, we had some new microphone techniques. We decided to buy a new Rode microphone, the Rode VideoMic Pro, and we had a boom pole so that we could get a lot closer with the sound to get a clearer resonance going on, not only between the microphone itself, but between the actors as well. Me and Tom bounced off together quite nicely, so I think that we were both able to instruct each other on certain line delivery and certain phrasing. Now, the Rogue Doctor walked up here and turned to the Doctor and said the magical words of,
Because you've erased and dilapidated.
very spontaneously flicked up his collar, walked off with a strut.
So, up here, just to recap, Rogue Doctor's been down there speaking to the Doctor. I say you'll be erased and dilapidated and that. And then I come up here and I'm looking off screen and I'm pointing down there. Now down there, obviously you don't get to see. And then I point towards the Doctor, so I'm thinking, oh, what's going to happen? Chuckle. So, a big force comes in the sky. Doctor runs away and he hides, but we think he's ran far. He was there. He's ran all the way down there, and that's where we filmed.
The Doctor looked up at the Rogue Doctor and he was pointing at an unknown force. The Doctor decided to run away. Now again, wasn't far. If you follow me, the Doctor would run over here, would make his way down a thin part of the path, down here. All this wasn't here, this has now grown in, all these shrubs, but then would get himself here to pretend to fall off the edge of the cliff, which, as we noticed before, wasn't a cliff. This here, the path that we're doing now, is the camera tracking shot that we had. So the Doctor was running on the other side of these rocks just here, and we would follow him facing towards the side, follow him all the way along, down this path, and pan it over to here. And again, the camera was situated just down here at a low angle, so that when the Doctor looked over the edge, we got the impression of him being extremely high up, whereas actually it's not at all. Him looking over and pretending to fall down here. It's not very high at all. We're frauds.
So, here we are. That's another little section of DWG episode 2. We used two different walls. We used this one I'm leaning on right now. On the other side of the wall, we filmed a bit where I was filming Matthew running, and then he was supposed to come out under here, but obviously, as you can see, far too narrow.
So, originally I was due to run down this side of the wall here and clamber through this space, but as you can see, it's too small. I was not going to fit in any way. So we had to change up the idea and break the wall into two.
So what we did is, we had a bit where Matt was stood here as if he was going to run a race, and we said action. He then ran down here. There's a little path already carved out into the land. And then I did a little bit where I come up here with the camera as he goes down to there, and he is around this little section here, if I'm correct.
When we were filming it, there were a lot of reeds here.
There was quite a lot of reeds actually. It's all gone now, it's more shrubbery. And then I think it was here.
It was, yes. And we filmed, we had the camera set up approximately here.
And then this was when the light was starting to go. We had not much time left. And I think we did all of your dialogue first in one shot.
Yes.
And then we did all of mine. And this is the bit where I sort of evaporate. You'll find out in due course. Kept the camera in position on the tripod, and then what I did is I just walked out a shot and then we left the camera running for about 10 seconds just so then, you know, continuity wise when it came to editing we didn't have to faff about with all the other sort of nonsense that we'd have to do. And then I think that was actually possibly one of the last shots we did for the evening.
I stood up from here looking at the ground where the Rogue Doctor was, and I walked past to just approximately here where the two paths, the top and the bottom, intertwine, and I was looking out to the sunset.
And then the camera went up to the sky like that and it merged together
into a whiteout, and that was the last shot that we did up here, and therefore concludes this set revisitation. The first day we went down to the ending, and now we are ending with the beginning. It's very very out of narrative, but there we go. If you've enjoyed it, let us know if you want one for episode 3, which is now in pre-production. Script is done, location's been sourced, cast we are waiting upon confirmation, and then fingers crossed very soon, by, I would say if we can get it filmed this year by Christmas, then we should have a trailer out there for you. And episode 4 is also being written as well, because we're hopefully wanting to get this carrying on and going forward. And episode 4, just you wait. Yeah boy. So if you've enjoyed it, thank you very much. Let us know in the comments what your favourite scene was, or what your favourite shots were from episode 2. Let us know. Favourite piece of music as well. We'll also put in some links to a Bandicam site where you can listen and download the Doctor Who Series 2 soundtrack, brilliantly composed and written by Chris Adams, who is Hardwire Productions, who also did the fabulous theme. Thanks to Peter Phillips, who did the title sequence and the visual effects for episode 2. So yes, thank you very much. I'll see you around. Cool. Do you wish you could watch a film with shit sound, bad actors performing really over-the-top dialogue, and crappy visual effects? Then watch episode 1 of Doctor Who Generations, Portal to the Past. If you want a set revisitation, you're a fucking moron. It was a big ask for cast and crew, not only having 2 regulars in the area, but having a script written by someone studying media at Manchester. Also having Dominic J. Groomer-Martin, who's now taken over DW 2012's production of Doctor Who. Portal to the Past was the first film that I made independently with the help of Thomas Gardner. If you want to see a set revisiting of that episode, post in the comments below. I'll listen. If you're wanting a set revisiting of episode 1, post in the comments below. If you want to see a set revisiting of Doctor Who episode 1, post in the comments below. Whoa, where are you going? Whoa, whoa. You want to see a set revisiting of Doctor Who episode 1, post in the comments below. If you want to see a set revisiting of Doctor Who episode 1, post in the comments below. If you want to see a set revisiting of Doctor Who episode 1, post in the comments below. At Doctor Who Generations, we're constantly looking for help to keep the series afloat and ticking over. If you've got any skills both on and off the camera when it comes to script editing, liaison, production managing, cast, crew, anything like that, please let us know on our Facebook page or in the comments below and we'll get in touch. Thank you very much.